One of the biggest lessons from this entire conflict is this. Without the A-10 Warthog, the United States Navy could have been in a very embarrassing position. In fact, it's entirely possible the Navy could have lost effective control of the Gulf. Not because their ships were defeated in battle, but because cheap swarm boats could have made the Strait of Hormuz too dangerous for commercial shipping to pass through. And that's exactly what today's series of 6 videos has been about. We looked at how a $40 billion naval fleet suddenly struggled inside a 6-mile choke point. We looked at Iran's swarm strategy using hundreds of cheap fiberglass speedboats. We looked at the brutal math of modern warfare, firing $5 million missiles at $50,000 boats. And then we looked at the unlikely solution, a 50-year-old aircraft the Pentagon had been trying to retire for years. The A-10 Warthog, slow, heavily armored, and armed with a massive cannon that could destroy a speedboat with a short burst of ammunition. It flipped the economics of the battlefield and helped restore control of the waterway. But here's the problem. The Warthog is now scheduled to retire. Congress has delayed the process until 2026, but after that, the fleet is expected to disappear. Which raises a serious question: what replaces it? Will the military use armed drones? Will the MQ-9 Reaper be adapted for maritime combat? Or will the Navy have to design an entirely new aircraft built specifically for these chaotic coastal choke points? Because the lesson from this conflict is very clear. The most expensive weapon doesn't always win, the right tool wins, and the question now is whether that lesson will actually shape the future or be forgotten.